So, I believe it's the last question I've got. I'm not sure if you've got something else there, but it's the spin to win. It is a great topic, and everyone knows that I hate the whole spin to win thing. But if someone's calculated throwing this spinning stuff and they're balanced, they're not falling all over the place, they're doing it in a winning situation, then do it. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's right.
But
what is it about it that you don't like?
Man.
Is it just because it's not set? Because I mean, like you see, Ty's doing a spinning back
Sure.
elbow and stuff like that. And I know.
do they land it?
But
If they throw it, they land it, right?
yeah, of course.
That's the
yeah,
difference.
Yeah. So is it just like
It's Hail Marys.
yeah, okay, right.
And that's more what this topic was about. When someone's... All right, I'm going to use an example of someone who the SA scene knows. Maybe a few people will know him outside of... He fought on 1774. He was one of the main fights on the undercard, on the day card last show. Quan Lee fights Kahal Lee on hardcore and starts getting tired and just starts spinning, missing everything. Yeah. Last show, I think he spun once, did a spinning elbow earlier in the fight, and didn't land it, but also didn't throw anymore for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
There's the amount of spinning people do that don't actually do anything. You're turning your back to your opponent, risking your back to your opponent for what? You know what I mean? It doesn't look cool. It looks cool to the people who know nothing.
Yeah.
It's that, flashiness. But if you're not doing it correctly and you're just throwing it, you're literally turning your back to your opponent with the hope you're going to land it. Mm-hmm. You don't throw shit. It's like any shot. Don't throw it unless you know you're going to land it, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So this is my problem with it. And the spin to win thing, if you're that desperate, man, you need to learn your game so that you don't have to be that desperate later in the fight. So that by the time you're throwing your shit later in the fight, you know you're already winning. And you can just keep doing what you're doing.
So what about old mate who you were just saying? He knows how to spin properly.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't? Okay, so he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I've never seen him fight, right?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay, a good example, okay, he's not Muay Thai dude, he's more of a kickboxer, but Matty Stevens can spin and land some good kicks and stuff. His are I think they're calculated. There's not many that I've seen miss.
See, and
so
he can spin, but he's also not a Muay Thai, so I don't
just
care.
about to say, he's a kickboxer, so I don't care.
So, and that is a kickboxing thing.
So I was going to say, so your main spinning thing is mainly to do with the success rate of it.
Yeah, it's very little.
Every second white bloke's fucking spinning and throwing and missing it is what's upsetting.
Yeah,
is that the fact that 30,000 spinning attacks are thrown a year and 5 of them land.
That's 100% it. Why would you turn your back on the off chance you're going to land it?
Yeah.
Main reason, I believe, and even I had the chat with Kwang after his fight, and he goes, "Oh, it's my thing." I'm like, "But it's not.
Yeah,
you don't land it, so it's not your thing. Like it's spin to win, to try and get a highlight reel shot.
Yeah.
Like you're desperate for a highlight reel shot. You might. Do you know what happens, bro? You end up being Jonathan Tuhu. You remember the guy who did that spin, head kick on that dude and drops the dude asleep,
the
right?
real tall dude?
Yeah, really tall dude. Man, he never won like that again. He hardly ever won again.
Yeah, that's right.
But he made that highlight reel to the point where everyone knew who he was.
Yeah.
And he didn't have a choice then but to fight really big names. And man, I don't ever remember him winning again.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
Be good at basic shit.
What about a question mark kick?
Not Muay Thai, so I don't care.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It's
Where does that come from?
it's
No, sorry, I
Kyokushin.
didn't really
I'm pretty
know
sure it's
where it actually
Kyokushin.
ever fucking came from.
I'm pretty sure it's Kyokushin karate.
Okay, right. So what about question mark kicks in Muay Thai? They make you mad as mad as what a spin does?
I would probably laugh more because the lack of power, 99%.
Yeah, they don't have a lot.
Like people don't do spinning right, so they don't make power in it.
Yeah.
People don't do a question mark kick right, so it's going to be like a little slap on the cheek. Not a lot of people are going to make it work because it's not something you get taught how to do properly because it's not important.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I think the spin to win is the problem. Like if you're trying to spin just so you can get the win, sorry, but you're a fucking loser. Like if you're that's desperation.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And
it's no different. As I said, like it's no different to like a big fucking slinger. It's just
It's the 2000s overhand right.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Chin on the chest and
that's it,
swing.
Yeah, just swing it.
Yeah, and hopefully land it. You know.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can understand. I'm a fan of spinning.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as I said, I get excited when spinning shit lands. Like when you say, like I think it's cool. I think it's cool, but I can totally see your side of it.
It
Like,
doesn't.
you know
it doesn't
what I mean?
land enough.
No, that's right.
And it's a.
But then again, that's
it's a
what I
numbers game.
find fucking fun in it too. I love seeing a dude miss a spinning back fist and then eat
And
shit.
get clobbered. Oh, I love it too.
It's
I love that
fucking
more than
great.
anything.
I like all the ones that end up getting shared out group that are spinning back fist and then dude fucking eats a head kick. Fuck, I laugh.
My
Like,
favourite.
they're great.
I like the guy personally. I know him. Enrico Cal. He knocked out a few ties with these spinning elbows and stuff. He knocked out like Nonsai and Burnham and stuff, like big names and that
Yeah.
in Europe. And then he fought a fuckhead, but Borkau. He does this spinning elbow, misses, and just gets clobbered up with an elbow. Like Borkau swings back a little bit, comes like boom, drops him, and it's like Enrico Cal spun so much. His fight name was the Tornado.
Yeah, right.
Like it's stupid, you know. It's I suppose
blender.
another one of them that I've seen work once, and I mean once. I don't know what the proper name for it is, but the Rolling Thunder. So the person who started that,
What's
who's
his name?
Peter Graham,
Yeah, that's right.
and he's thrown
A million of them.
million of them, landed one, broke Badahari's jaw with it.
Yeah, right.
In a here we go, K1 Oceania 2006
Boom.
in the semi-finals.
There you go.
Got through to the final. He was banged up. Fought Paul Sawinski in the final. Got stopped with leg kicks.
Yeah.
Paul Sawinski won that.
Yeah.
No, sorry. First round. So it was in the quarters. Semi-final. Fought Paul Sawinski. Paul Sawinski stopped him with leg kicks, I believe, and then Paul Sawinski fought Jason Suddy in the final and knocked him out with a head kick in the second round, I believe.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that was a trip down memory lane.
Yeah, back to 2006 when I was a boy. So yeah, spin to win is probably the worst option.
Very good saying though. I like
Yeah,
it.
if you're gay.
Good for a t-shirt.
If you train that stuff and actually are good at it, and I don't mean because you train against, yeah, you're fucking amazing. Like if you have to actually be good at that stuff to be able to land it and actually make it work.
It's usually about 5 years in Taekwondo. Minimum, you know, like to do it, you know, like all them spinning
And
kicks.
then all these guys doing Muay Thai and doing it in their first fights and shit, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, and thinking they're
come
going to
back
land
just to do it.
Oh boy. Remind me not to be there. Remind me to be filming
We're
it.
buying you a fucking first row ticket, mate. Sit right here, watch
No,
this.
let me be in your corner so I can slap you at the end of the round.
Hey, here he comes.
Yeah, so I look over at me like, yeah.
Okay. It's time is now.
But yeah, don't spin to win, people.
Don't spin to win. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, it gives
not
me
a
AIDS.
good idea.
Yeah.
That was our last
Bye.
question, was it? Peace.